What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade, basketball analysis coming to y'all with another video. Today we're going to talk about Luka Doncic. Is he the best player on the planet? He was going at Kawhi Leonard, not Kawhi Leonard backwards, and still made a play. The guy is just absolutely fantastic. Even though I'm not shocked that they've been beating the Clippers and they've been outscoring them, because I did say that in my playoff predictions that this team is hard to guard. They well coached, and they had the number one offensive rating in NBA history, I believe. And it's just because they get up, they push the pace. They got guys that can knock down shots. They got guys that can space the floor, and they got guys like Porzingis that is automatic from deep. And you can't really double team. You can't really help. And if you don't double team, and if you don't help, Luka's going to get to the paint. He's going to get to his step back. He's going to get to his floater and just pick your defense apart. And if you do help or do collapse, kick out to Steph Curry, kick out to Porzingis, play in the pick and roll, and he's just going to tear you up. And we do have to start talking about Luka as an elite player. I'm not saying that we don't, but we do, because the guy has, in the second year, brought this team to the playoffs, made them virtually unstoppable and unguardable, and he builds their confidence because he's always looking for them and he's always making sure the ball is moving. It may look like Luka just doing everything, and it may be, but his teammates do get time to shine, and his teammates do get enough shots to where they're important, and they build their confidence off that, and they're impactful. And you also got to give credit to Rick Carlisle for allowing his players to have the green light. If you feel like you can make it, we gonna live with that. When I watched basketball, a lot of the shots that this team take, coaches will be drawing crazy 10, 15 years ago. Rick Carlisle has accepted this, like a lot of other coaches. I'm cool with Steph Curry shooting with a hand in his face, which was bad back then. Back then, the coach wanted you not to take contested shots because it was a low percentage shot. Now you see Luka running into two people, doing step back threes from 30 feet, and Rick Carlisle allows them to play their game, and he lives with the results. And if you look at the results, like everybody's been saying, they've been beating the Clippers the last two games. They was blowing the Clippers out. The Clippers is supposed to have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Patrick Beverly, and all these guys, and they just can't handle this Dallas team. And they're playing like they have no fear. They playing like they're comfortable. They're going out there playing their game. They're not changing for the Clippers. They're not intimidated by the Clippers. They're going right at the Clippers. Whenever they see that they can score, whenever they see that they got a shot, they're letting that thing fly. And you usually don't see that on a team that's bad when it comes to their record. They're not a bad team, but they're not a top four, top three team in the West. And they playing like they are. And that's the crazy part, because when the season was going on, I didn't really like the Porzingis Doncic fit because I feel like they didn't really utilize Porzingis enough. I feel like it was all about Luka. I think Luka was just so much of the team that Porzingis looked like a sidekick, and now it looks like Porzingis is playing his best basketball now. And that's the most important thing, because it is in the playoff time, and that's when you want guys feeling good. Because remember, Porzingis gets injured, he had to find his speed back, his mobility back, his timing back, his feel for the game back. And he has got it back, and he has been proving that so far at the last 2 months of the season, in the seeding games and going into this game and the game before. So to me, in my personal opinion, the Mavericks are, I see why people feel like they can win a title. If Porzingis and Luka can stay healthy and they get a couple more pieces to upgrade their talent to an elite level, it's going to be scary for how many championships they can potentially win. Will they be a dynasty? I think that's going to be in the discussion if they stay healthy. And honestly, for them not to be a great defensive team, their offense is so potent that you can't really do anything to slow it down or stop it. And that's going to be a tricky thing for Doc Rivers to figure out. Doc Rivers is going to have to figure out what he has to do to contain this team. And if he doesn't, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in trouble, and they're going to be in for a long series. And I still feel like the Clippers going to pull it out. But Luka has been absolutely fantastic, and so has Porzingis. And I think Luka, if he can, like I said a couple months ago and last year, If Luka can improve his mid-range scoring, and if he can improve his three-point shooting, especially even his catch and shoot threes, and if he can get to the basket and get those free throws going above 80%, he's going to be a nightmare. He's going to be virtually unstoppable because of his ability to drive, because of his ability to be patient and um, with his finishing and his floater game, and the fact that if you do touch him, he can be a threat to knock down so many free throws at a high percentage that he's going to be getting 30 plus points every game just because of his aggressiveness and his IQ. And the more he get used to how they're covering him, the more he gets used to playing, the more he's going to know, the more it's going to turn to his advantage, and the more the defense is going to be struggling to slow him down. This is a guy that people thought might have peaked coming into his rookie year. People didn't think he can get as good as he is right now, and he's still got room for improvement to be better in the future, especially when it comes to the point of shooting the ball. Once he figures that out and he figures out how to bend the defense a little bit more and increase his finishing too, he's going to be a guy that's just going to be a walking, talking obliteration, annihilation, and he's going to bring Armageddon to the NBA. And it's crazy to say it, but it's just true. I'm loving Luka right now. I didn't think he was going to be this good. He came in the playoffs, and even though he had 11 turnovers, they was going out there pretty much beating the Clippers significantly with him and Porzingis on the court. So I'm just interested to see how far this team can go, how well they can play against the Clippers. The Clippers now know that they're a threat. The Clippers now know that they ain't got nothing to play around with. They got to come out and bring the A game. And maybe that's what the Dallas Mavericks needed to do, because the more better the Clippers play, the more harder the Clippers make it for them, the better it's going to be for them in the future, because they'll be prepared, they'll have the experience, and they'll have the knowledge on how to counter a team in the future. And that might be the difference between them winning the title and getting almost there if they don't utilize it and learn from this if they do lose the series. But they're putting up a great fight. They're entertaining, and Luka just he just flat out amazing. So um, that's all I wanted to say. I know Paul Pierce and a lot of people been saying, is Luka Doncic top 5? Is he the best player in the NBA? I won't go that far. He still got efficiency problems from the field, from three, from free throw. He's still turnover, very, very turnover prone as he runs the offense so much. And he's very, very young. So will he be the best player in the future? I think we all starting to see that might be a huge possibility. We see the MVPs. We already see how dominant that they are at their own game and their own style. Add a couple more pieces, upgrade the talent around this roster, and then you got possibly the best team in the NBA if they can especially find the third guy that can be a defender and knock down threes. That's going to be very scary for them, even though they have found a way to make do with what they have. It's still another level that Luka, Porzingis, and his team can hit, and they got the coach to figure it out and get it implemented and done. And they got a GM and a owner that will do anything it takes, even if it's paying, even if it's taking risks and gambles to win a title. And if you have all that going for you, it's not crazy to think why we think this team is going to be a potential dynasty or championship team. And the fact that they made a move for Porzingis and they really didn't get the Knicks didn't really get that much for him, and the fact that they was able to take him and turn them into this. This is year one of Porzingis and Doncic, and Porzingis, like I said, was rusty and he wasn't the same the entire season. And this is what they still capable of if they're both healthy. That's scary. That's literally scary. And I still feel like they can get better as a duo and as players individually. But wait till they get the right pieces around them. This team is going to be flat out the best. I don't see a position where they won't be if they're healthy. So let me know what you guys think. Is Luka Doncic top 5? Is he top 3? Is he the best player to you? How close is he to being the best player? And how far do you think they can push the Los Angeles Clippers? Whatever you feel, let me know in the comment section below, as I do read every single comment. Not only that, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook, analysisplayground.com. That will also be in the description and in the comment section below. Like this video and share. It's a small thing I ask you guys to do. This should support the channel. If you like and share, it can reach more people. The more people it reach, the more this channel can grow. Not only that, if you're new to the channel, I have over 1,000 videos on my channel for you to watch. And if you love basketball, you can't get enough. I try to make a video every single day, whether it's about playoff predictions, discussions just like this, top 10 lists, even NBA trade deadline, free agency, the NBA draft, even season previews. So if you love basketball, you can't get enough, you need that daily fix, this is the channel for you. You can also buy merchandise on my Facebook page. You can message me the color of the logo and the color of the shirt you want it to be, and I can get it shipped out to you. Other than that, Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone. And let me know what you guys think about Luka, Porzingis, and the Dallas organization as a whole in their future in the comment section below. And I'll be back to y'all with a video tomorrow. Enjoy y'all day, and hopefully y'all can see the video tomorrow. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone.